The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Returnable from the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now, hold on a second. We have a player in some pretty clear pain following that play. That's Rashad White, who's getting some attention from the trainers. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's tipped away and it's gonna hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Lions will go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Running for it, here's Gibbs. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he'll advance this down to the 38 on that run. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
St. Brown's got it, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 24. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Gone. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's 2nd and 2. Forced out to his right. Looking slant route, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 23. Finds Elliott complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
To throw is Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring up third and goal from the 4.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does. Touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Racing down the left side. C.D. Lamb. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him. And he nearly took a second one to the house.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Dak. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He fires one deep down the middle. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was merely room to add even more.
Third down run by Gibbs. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Complete to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Goff. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, it's Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return, as this is going to be a touchback. And with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Elliott straight ahead. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now a pause as they attend to an injured player, and they wait with bated breath because it is Dak Prescott who's getting help here. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun is Prescott. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He breaks the tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Another one for Gibbs. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Gibbs now from the gun. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Goff setting to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Lions hoping to grow their lead before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Broke through the tackle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. That's good for 6 yards. They're going to have 2nd and goal now at the 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Montgomery now up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Guys, man on the in, complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, Prescott. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Elliott running out of the gun. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now, Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, first and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 31, quick hitter complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's a give to Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 40 on second down. Throw complete to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And it's going to be second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Goff. He's got it. Room to run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Goff now on third down. No hesitation, and that one's caught.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 36. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're now set for first and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
First down throw from Goff. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Oh, he's in trouble here, and he'll go down. The Lions got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw, Prescott. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Takes this in at the 25. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it with Gibbs. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Gets them 6 yards and back on the positive side of things. It's now 2nd and 9.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, a run with Elliott. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Dak now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Their punter making his way out now. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it'll be their football. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, call. This is complete to Gibbs. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set 3rd down. Now gone. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st down from the red zone. Buying some time right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Off to the air now. Buys time, rolling right. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage.
And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Design bootleg here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now it's second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Throw left side, complete. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Trying an inside give to Elliott. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun is Prescott. Pass taken in by Marshall. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Going the other way. Lions have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming. But more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Montgomery. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They give to Gibbs on the option. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
3rd down from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Montgomery gets it from the gun. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They'll run here following the penalty. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Now a give to Wk, running left. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. That run gets him 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12. Throwing is gone. Finds Laporta. Has room into the secondary. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 13. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. In motion right is Cooks. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Caught by Marshall. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Dak to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
2nd down. Here's Prescott again. He makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.